We're streaming now. Just gotta make sure all these are overlaid properly. Today we're also trying out a whole new game, and this is a game that I've seen before. I think I've seen other people play it before. I kind of know the premise of the game, but it's still going to be fun to kind of try it out, experiment with it. So, what's up, Fenrir and Spruce and Devin and Liam? How are you guys doing? Let's put this one up next. You've seen people play this before? Devin, are you a big fan of this game? That's kind of the same with me. Like, I've seen people play it before. I know the premise of the game, but I just downloaded it today. So I'm kind of excited to see it. Our goal is really pretty simple. We just need to, kind of a dark goal, but our goal is to just eliminate all life, essentially. It's to wipe out humanity is the goal. So that is what we are going to be attempting to do today. And we can do that a few different ways. Like, we can, I think, is it on mobile? I don't know, actually. I think so, but I'm not positive. How's it going, Efren? You better like this game because I've done this in real life. I have not. Okay, is this all right? It's working. So, another one of the things that I downloaded today was the Cure Ink, which technically allows you to do the opposite. It allows you to try and stop the disease and whatnot, but we'll be the bad guys first. A breath of yours can kill at least 1,000 people. I actually just used mouthwash today, so hopefully it's not too bad. Main game, outbreak, okay, and cure mode. So I guess there's a few different. I got the evolved. The evolved thing was the only thing I saw in the App Store. I guess we'll just play the main game. Should we do the tutorial or just jump right into it? I guess it can't hurt. Name your plague. Ooh, okay. Fenrir. Oh, no, we're not doing that. Plague name. That's a little too generic. I feel like we name it like squash something every time. We got to mix it up a little bit. Josh's squash. Call it goon. Okay, just to. This doesn't look good though. Just goon plague. How's it going, Danny? Fenrir said Josh's squash. The Josh's squash plague. Alright. Welcome to Plague. Are you ready to infect the world? We're learning the basics of the game. Disease school. Okay. You need to choose where your disease will begin. Start in China. Pop the muzzle to infect patient 0. It's been unleashed. I can see how many people are infected. And also how many have also how many have died. So I think I think there is a decent bit of strategy to this game, because like obviously you want to I think you want to keep the plague kind of yeah, Sammy, COVID 3.0. You want to kind of keep it like on the low down, because if your plague is like super visible, super common, people will start trying to cure it sooner. So red bubbles appear when you infect a new country. Okay. DNA points are important. Spend them to evolve your disease. It's cool. So the more places you infect, the more points you get to make your disease more deadly. I also think there's a strategy to try and like getting to Europe would be huge, because there's a lot of, you can see there's a lot of like ship ports, a lot of airports. a lot of travel to other places in the world. So if we can get, I know someone said, what, Stick Boy said, don't infect Italy. I feel like we have to in order to, you can see all the planes and all the ships and everything coming into Europe. So if we want to, if we also want to infect other parts of the world, then we're going to have to do that. Let me try moving my monitor a little bit, because my mic is kind of in the way of, like, the disease points. So, let's see. 20 disease points. Okay, can we, like, click on them? And, okay, this is our disease. So I guess this is the tutorial. So, but this should kind of give us... You can evolve new traits. It needs to spread faster. Oh, okay. You can spread it through animals, water, I'm guessing. Livestock transmission. Infect Greenland. Was Greenland even... Here, we'll go back to the map in a second. So, it should help my plague infect a few more people. I'm guessing this is... Okay, I can't even... Doesn't even look like it's... Okay, there we go. It can infect through air, water, could be one as well, blood. Oh, I didn't actually even mean to click that, but I guess we have a blood infection now. We could do water. We can also upgrade the symptoms as well. I think maybe the strategy is like having it be a really unnoticeable one at first. So maybe having traits like inability to sleep is kind of a subtle one. How's it going, UV? Infect an island? If you know, you know. I don't think I know, but... Let's see. Anemia. Decrease in red blood cell. Okay. Let's go back. We don't have very many DNA points anyway. So right now, I guess our virus is just in the China area. Only 20 people infected. Okay, you can change the speed of it as well. So we can speed it up. We can speed it up a lot. We can even just pause the game as well. What game is this, Star? This is the game where we're in the tutorial right now, but your goal is to infect... Not infect. The goal is to wipe out the entire world. So you want to spread a disease to as many people as possible, and yeah, just wipe out the world essentially. So I think we... Is it going? Okay. Play button is here. So these will give us DNA points that we can use to evolve our thing. Right now there's only a couple hundred people infected. We can zoom in as well. Okay. How do we get it to Europe, though, is the question. Please destroy the USA. Basically, you're the real Thanos. That's true. As opposed to trying to eliminate 50% of people, we're trying to eliminate all of them. So WASD to navigate. Okay, I guess we can also use the mouse. Okay, I think we kind of have the gist of it down. Should we try to... Like, does this tutorial go right into the main game? Or do we have to kind of leave and... Thanos' gay sister. Okay. Remus said to increase the infectivity of it. So, abilities... Let's just... Yeah, let's work on the transmission. So, let's get the air... Have it transmit through air. And I think the only other thing that we can afford right now is... I guess we can devolve it if we need, but we can get the livestock as well. I think there's a decent amount of livestock in China, so let's speed it up a little bit. A couple thousand people infected now. Recent news. Okay, Josh's squash begins in China. New fall in urban density. I mean, I would assume it's not even... Yeah, there's nothing about the... There's no news about the infection because there's only a couple thousand people infected. But it's spreading a little bit. It's actually picking up some people. Josh's squash is starting to get spread. I actually really don't like the sound of that. That sounds... Okay, let's move on. Look a bit closer at the country you infected. Click here to select that. Oh, click here. Dang, there's like a lot of different like pages and like stats and whatnot in this game. So Pakistan, I guess you can separate it by country. Memento, the name of the game is Plague Inc. So name it Hantavirus. It's a really good name for a virus. By the way, whatever happened to that? Like, I haven't heard much news about that recently. Is it still spreading? Is it kind of under control? Okay, this shows the country's borders are open or not. If a country has shut down its borders, it will struggle to get in. Okay. These are the measures that they're trying to take. How much money they're spending to cure the disease. Dang, okay. So is there like how many of you guys have played this game before? Where, like, if there's a country that's spending a ton of time and effort to curing it, is there a way to spend extra effort on that country or no? I don't know how that would work, but... How's it going, noob? Okay, I think we can go out. We can look at India as well. See how India is... Nobody's infected to it yet. So... Everyone's healthy over in India. Okay, we're getting some more points. How does it block the virus? By shutting a border? It's not like the virus is a person. That's true, but people that are... It kind of shuts down new people from entering the country. So think about it. If no one comes into your country from outside, there's no way for the virus to get in if it's being transported by people. But I guess if it's like... If there's livestock... I guess still not. I mean, there would have to be other ways to get in. Like if it's not transmitted by... Okay, and then you can open up the world menu. Dang, there's almost 1 million people that are infected, but it's pretty much just... Yeah, pretty much just a few countries. Infect medicine drugs early on because countries will use medicines. Air is the best way for the virus to spread. Okay, are we... Josh Squash has not been noticed. That's... Makes sense. You can see how many people are healthy, infected, or dead. Use these to toggle filters if you want to see any hot or rich countries that you haven't infected. Ah, okay. What does this tell us? This tells us, of course, all the rich countries are Europe, US, and then these are okay. If the cure reaches 100%, then my disease will be cured and you will lose the game. Okay. So I guess that's something we got to keep an eye out. So, Star, what game is this? It's called Plague. Plague Inc. When you finish exploring, click X. Okay. So let's go back out. Okay, we're ready to go. That's the whole tutorial. I guess it just jumps you right into the game. So, how's it going, Paulo? Infect Trump. He might do it for world. I think what we'll do is we'll try and spend some of our disease points on... Danny said air is the best way to go about it. Gives organisms the ability to survive in air for a long time. Okay, it costs 18. We're going to use every bit of our DNA points to infect that. Best way is originate in Saudi Arabia and to maximize global connectivity. Whoa, what the... A whole bunch of things just got... I guess a bunch of those countries got the virus all at once. I don't know if Noob is still here, but better watch out, Noob. It's coming. It's starting to grow in Russia now. It's mutated and developed the anemia symptom without using DNA points. Dang. Look at that. It's like exponentially growing. Now there's 300 million people that have it. It's still pretty much just in China, but... Here. Let's pause it. A lot is happening. That happened because I used the air upgrade. Dang, that went crazy. I'm guessing we should still... Should we keep symptoms on the down low? Like, should we not upgrade this too much? I would think it should probably spread to a bunch of people, and then we can kind of evolve the symptoms. Like, to wipe them out all at once. Because right now, I don't really think anyone's working on a cure, because they haven't even really noticed that they have it. Because there's not too many symptoms outside of anemia, I think. So we can try to continue to evolve the transmission of it. I think that's the only... Okay, that's the only thing we can afford at the moment. In fact, Iceland? That's over here, right? I'm sorry, China. I think pretty much... How's China doing? More than half the people are infected. No one's dead, though. And that's also why they haven't spent anything on a cure. Saudi Arabia's peak. Saudi Arabia's right here, right? They're starting to get infected. So let's continue. Okay, it's starting to appear in Europe as well. And it's kind of... It seems like it's slowing down a little bit. Do we keep it going? It seems like there's less and less people getting infected with it. You got infected, Spruce? Oh yeah, is that that's the UK? I'm sorry, Spruce. You probably didn't though, because like there's only 500 people in the UK that are infected. So you're probably not one of them. So you probably don't need to worry just yet. You're telling if Saudi Arabia gets infected, the virus spreads more, and that's because of the connections to Saudi Arabia. That's true. I mean, there are a decent bit of... Ooh, okay, how did it get over here? Okay. It traveled across to the Americas. It's actually starting to spread over here now. Okay, let's pause for... Let's pause for a second. We have 53 disease points. What do we spend them on? Should we keep kind of upgrading the transmission of it? Or should we start working on some other things? DNA used. We could upgrade these if we need. What's up, UV? Medicines? For the transmission, you mean? I don't think you can... Where do you see that? Is that in this? That must be in the abilities. Drug resistance. Because I don't see the transmission option. I don't see like this is blood, not necessarily medicine. Medicine, water, and livestock. By medicine, you just mean this? Okay, you do. 19 DNA points. Let's evolve this. And need to upgrade other things like water, livestock. Okay, we'll get the next water one as well. I think that's all we can afford for now. Let's keep it going. At what point do we start making this lethal? Like at what point do we start upgrading the symptoms? Oh, it's in the US now. Let's develop the CIS system. I guess that's probably a good thing, because if you never upgrade, like, that's to probably make it more noticeable. Because I'm sure you can't just go the entire game and upgrade no symptoms, because then it would kind of make it too easy. But right now, yeah, that's kind of the reason why no one is working on a cure at the moment. Wow. Now most of the countries are infected. For the US, there's only 13 people that have it. Let's see. French said try to be as sneaky as possible, not evolve the disease too soon. That's what I'm kind of aiming to... Uh-oh. In a normal checkup, they found a disease which has been named Josh's Squash. They found it. We're on the radar now. It appears to be mostly harmless, but will be investigated further. Other countries are also reporting it. Well, holy, look at Russia. Uh-oh. They're starting to work on a cure now. They're beginning research into a cure. Cure ETA is in the year 2100. I'm sure it'll start going up. But right now we're in 2027. Let's spend some of our disease points. If they close borders, you're cooked. Should we keep investing into this? Go to the country that's trying to make a cure? It said that was the Philippines, which I think is down here. I always forget where... I thought Philippines was... Okay, there we go. Wow, they're all infected? Oh, no, they're not. No, they are. Okay, 100% of the population is infected. If we did, it's kind of a risky move because it'll get the attention of probably everyone else in the world. But if we upgraded some of the symptoms and started making it lethal, everyone in the Philippines has it. Get rid of them now? Should we start upgrading the symptoms to try and start eliminating some of the people down there? Imagine going to a hospital because you have Josh's squash. Okay, let's see. Let's see which one's probably the most lethal. Cysts are just slight chance of bursting, which can spread disease. Anemia. I think my mom has this. It's not like it's lethal or anything unless you... I'm thinking maybe one of these two would be like worthwhile to upgrade. Coughing, maybe? Stir Gamer, what's up? Am I making someone mod who completes the super chat goal? No, super chatting has nothing to do with who gets mod. Use it on drug resistance. Oh, that's kind of a good point. If they're starting to come up with a cure, I think that was over in the abilities. Should we spend it on drug resistance? The chat's chill without Bentley here. Yeah. Okay. What do you guys think? We can either spend it on symptoms or abilities. This will make it more lethal and potentially start getting rid of people in Philippines. But if they're starting to work on a cure, then maybe drug resistance would be helpful. If you upgrade the symptoms, other areas are likely to close borders. That's true. How many countries have we infected? There's still a lot that we haven't got to yet. There's a lot of places there's some places in Europe, and I think we haven't infected Canada or a lot of places in South America. So I guess we won't do that just yet. Let's upgrade the drug resistance, I think. Develops into class 3 and 4. It becomes harder to analyze in the lab. This would actually be helpful. Decrease research speed. They're starting to work on research. Let's make it harder for them to detect. Decrease future research speed again. More work to develop a cure, or more decrease in that. Okay. Also, Kane sent a couple hundred jewels. Thank you, Kane. I feel like we've upgraded that enough. Let's go back to the transmission. Bypasses air and water filters due to an adaptive cellular shell. Ooh. Especially in humid and arid climates. That should actually be really good, because that should do well, I think, in South America. And there's a lot of places of South America that we haven't infected yet. So, oh, it's popping up in Greenland. Okay, noob, you definitely have the disease now. Oh, okay. Now it's starting to pop up in South America. That's good. Kind of what we hoped for. And now it's in Canada as well. So, I think it's pretty much... It should be almost everywhere by now, unless there's a couple parts of... Okay. Look at Bro's happiness saying noob has the disease. No, I'm not... Okay, that's not what that is. Okay, yeah, Bolivia, Morocco. There's only a couple countries in Africa and South America that don't have it. Almost everyone's infected. Whoa, hold on. The ETA is now in 2035 as opposed to 2100. So I guess we're going to have to keep an eye out for that, because now their ETA for finding a cure is much sooner. But hold on, I think those couple countries in Africa are getting it. Is that everyone? Morocco. Where's Morocco? They're the only place in the world that doesn't have it. And it doesn't look like there's any... Yeah, they're not closing borders, so should only be a matter of time. Severity can make search for a cure delayed a little bit. Okay. Kane sent another 100 joules. W. Kane. Let's... Yeah, if we go to the world, 6.3 billion people have it. Let's start upgrading the symptoms of it now. Alright, let's upgrade coughing, sneezing, or pneumonia. I think pneumonia is more lethal. Potentially fatal heart abnormality or scarring of the lungs. Can be fatal when combined with intense exercise. Well, I guess that's not going to be fatal to anyone in the US. So let's evolve this one. Vomiting, diarrhea. Also, okay. Let's just... What's this one? Rash. We have a ton of DNA points, actually. So let's see what we can do. Heat resistance. Let's actually evolve. Let's see. Bacterial resistant to protect against all climates. This seems helpful. Survivability in all climates. Yeah. I guess we'll keep doing that and upgrade probably a little bit more in the symptoms category. Increase the likelihood of allergic reactions. Abscesses. Insomnia. Jake feature. I think him and Evan are outside in the pool right now. But if I wait too long, you won't progress any further. I guess we'll keep upgrading the lungs. Total organ failure. That seems deadly. Coma. Okay, we spent all of our DNA points. Let's keep it going. Japan has become the first country. Okay, they're shutting down their airports. Will I feature Mancat in my streams? Possibly. I'm not sure. You're gonna go for now French? Alright, sounds good. Hopefully you have a good rest of your day. Let's see what Japan's status. Okay, everyone's infected. Okay, hold on. Let's pause this for a second. They're taking putting a lot into research funding. Research ranking is 7th. And they've shut down... So they've shut down their borders. Where's US at? Dang, US is like... No one's really infected. Okay. Florida, USA is still standing. Yeah, Florida looks pretty good. Arizona's looking good as well. I think. No virus in Arizona. So, check Bangladesh. Did you get the virus? Where's Bangladesh, right? I thought Bangladesh was right here. I mean, everyone is infected. So, yes. I think you definitely have it. First death. First death has been confirmed in the Philippines. Why is Africa not more infected? I'm not sure. Okay, you know what? Maybe you spoke too soon. There's a lot popping up here. Okay, US is yeah, US is getting infected as well. It's pretty much just Canada and West Africa. You got infected? I don't know. Florida still looks mostly okay. Can you explain the game? Yes, so the goal is to... It's kind of a dark... You have to wipe out all of humanity by spreading a virus. So... Essentially, this is the world. All the red are places that, you know, have been infected by the virus. And you can you can mutate the virus. You can, like, add symptoms, which would make it more fatal. You can increase the transmission of the virus to make it so that more people catch it. So you kind of have to upgrade the virus. They're 5% of the way to getting a cure. And you have to kind of... Yeah, you kind of have to eliminate all the world without them finding a cure for the virus. So... But this isn't good, because it says the ETA is now 2028. So the cure ETA keeps moving up. And it said Spain is number... They're putting a lot into their funding to find a cure, but they haven't shut down their ports just yet. So I think what we'll do is... Dang, 21 million people have died already. Let's upgrade livestock. We gotta upgrade, I think, the transmission just to get a little bit, just to get more of the world who hasn't been affected yet. So, what's up, Nav? Global research focused on cure. They're completely focused on developing a cure. Oh, that's not good. The cure progress is actually going up really quickly. Uh-oh, noob. Russia begins to break down. Cure research is starting to slow. Alright, there's already a few million people that have died. It's starting to... Okay. It's starting to affect all the world now. I don't think anyone is going to be safe. The only place that isn't is, like, Alaska. Just because they're so remote up there. But, sorry you haven't been in my streams every time. It's Navi, not Nav. Alright, well, I appreciate you being here, Navi. There's no need to apologize for not being in some of the other streams. 1 billion people are dead? How's it going, Bentley? Goku, what is your good news? We'll also evolve a couple other... Wait, what am I doing? I didn't actually mean to... Why am I upgrading the transmission when everyone already has it? Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. We have to be upgrading the symptoms, I think. The symptoms and the abilities. Can I tell Danny to unblock you? No. If he wants to personally block you because he doesn't like your messages, then that's completely up to him. So... You didn't see the viewer count until now, but I have quite a few people watching. I don't actually see the viewer count. Okay, hold on. It says there's 14. Is that right? Sometimes it's not accurate to how many people are actually watching. Upgrade the symptoms? I will. We only have 47 disease points, though. So it's like, I only think that's... I guess we can upgrade some of these. We can upgrade rashes, maybe. Sweating, fever. I don't really think everyone's skin lesions. Okay. Vomiting. Okay, we'll just upgrade as many symptoms as we can. Are there any abilities that are worth investing in? Maybe just this to decrease the research speed, because the research speed, I don't know if it's showing up. Or is it showing up on screen for you guys, or is it cut off? I think it might be. It looks like it's cut off from the screen, but it's at 30% and it's going up pretty quickly for the cure. Decrease the research speed. Okay. Well, the timeline is going, but obviously no new countries are really getting it because everyone already has it. It's just a matter of deaths. Okay, I just now realized there's almost 6 billion people dead. There's only 2 million people, 2 billion people alive. Okay. Okay, I guess it is cut off, but okay, the cure, honestly, I think we made it with everyone dying. Yeah, with everyone dying, no one can come up with a cure. Pakistan is the first to fall into anarchy. Where's Pakistan? Pakistan? Dang, almost the entire country is dead. Let's see. I mean, is there... We have a few DNA points that we can spend if we need, but I don't even know that we need to. I mean, everyone's... Look at how many people are in the world. There's only 600 million people left. I mean, is that it? Is everyone just gonna die? Hold on. Peru is just entirely dead. The cure ETA is now getting pushed back. Okay, that's good. I don't even know that we need to do anything else. I think everyone will just be eliminated. Do we get all of Alaska? Oh, I guess it kind of includes Canada. I guess we did. It doesn't look very... I guess there's just not very many people that live there. That's why it's not all redded out. This game is not that easy? That's what I thought. I'm like, I don't think we... I mean, this is our first time playing it. I would think there's more to it than this. Scientists are struggling to understand the extraordinary mutation. I mean, what scientists? Is there anyone even alive? There's that sliver of people that are left. No one's healthy. I would think some... Here's the thing. I would think there's got to be some healthy people, right? Because you've heard of those... There's like really remote islands. Like, I think like North Sentinel Island. That is like completely cut off from the outside world. So I'm sure there's some... You know, countries realistically that wouldn't have it, but I don't know, I guess we just let... Also, who's flying this plane? I guess there's still... The cure is still going up a tiny bit, but... Little St. James. I suppose that is another island that is cut off. Are these... Okay, I guess there's still researchers in Spain and Africa. The game is only done once you completely kill everyone. Okay, I mean... Only a few million people left in the world. How do you make sure that you completely kill everyone, though? I don't really think there's anything else that we can do. We don't have any disease points to spend. I mean, maybe immune suppression, but... Coughing and vomiting are causing an infected to projectile vomit, increasing the infectivity. Okay, that doesn't really do much for us, considering everyone's already infected. But Dave, I missed your message over on TikTok. But what's up? Am I gonna repopulate the Earth after? We actually can. I downloaded the Cure version of it, which makes it so that you're on the side of people that is trying to cure the disease. So, to eradicate humans has destroyed the world despite the world's best efforts. The last few lie dying in holes. Okay, that's a bit discouraging. But I guess that's it. You would say infect everyone before killing. That's what we tried. That's what we tried to do. Right? We tried to have everyone infected before we started upgrading the symptoms. mutated and developed the inflammation system. That's not good news for the couple hundred people that are left. Eliminated all life on Earth. Okay. Well, that's that then. The disease has successfully eliminated all life. You ready to take on the main game? Oh, okay. You're right, Danny. That was that was not even the main game. That was probably just set to the easiest difficulty possible. Easy W? I mean, easy W for anybody. Like, yeah, there's not... Yeah. The game was not that simple. Now we're actually going to really need a... We only got like a 3 out of 5 ranking as well. Yeah, that was the whole thing was the tutorial. So I thought the only little bit was the tutorial. And then it like put you into the rest of the game, but it says... Yeah. That was okay. So that was the entire thing was the tutorial, I guess. Everyone can get it to that point, but the game is way longer and can take days to beat. Really? I didn't know it was that. I didn't know it would take days, but all right. I guess we'll start again without the tutorial this time. Dennis, I'm doing all right. How are you doing? In the hardest mode, it's crazy difficult. Okay, so we'll do main game, hit play. Following new plague has been discovered, Shadow Plague. Okay, so we actually get a pick. Oh, I guess not. I guess there's a lot of other viruses that we can choose. It's either bacteria or one of these. Oh, these are like based on movies. Isn't this like Planet of the Apes, and then that's triggers a powerful thirst for blood. Alright, maybe we just go with the basic bacteria. It's crazy difficult because you're the head researcher. Alright. We've only, yeah. I guess we'll have to do bacteria first. Modify genetic code. Dang, there's a lot you can do in this game. Following new gene. Terrakite. Insert gene. How does this work? I guess we don't have any to insert. Alright, I guess we'll just continue then. Liam, you're gonna head out? Sounds good. See you later, Liam. I don't know why it's not letting me continue the game. What are we supposed to do here? Insert. We can't insert a gene. We can't continue. Okay, so every insert gene option has several options you can unlock. Find the one you just unlocked. I don't think I can. None of these is... What is going on? I can't go back either? I guess the game seems frozen, but this thing in the middle is moving. Like, go back, you can't go back, you can't go forward. I guess I have to close and reopen it. Yeah, it does seem like the game is... I guess we can just go back to the menu. Okay, main game. Play, bacteria. Okay. I don't know why it's still... Okay. Let's close the game. I guess it's having issues. So, exit game. Let's reopen it. Maybe that'll help. Because now we're actually getting into the real... Now that we're not... I thought that was maybe going to be a game that was like set to easy mode. But I didn't realize it was just a tutorial the whole way through. So...
Commencing autopsy.
Alt F4.
Time 2104.
Gives you every genre. Okay, hold on. All right. Single game. Play. Bacteria. Okay, there we go. Now it's working. So find the one that you just unlocked. Is it parasite or terrakite? Maybe it's parasite. Maybe the C is just pronounced like an S. So increases the chance. All right. We'll insert parasite. I think that's the only one that we have unlocked. So select a game difficulty. So last time we played on casual. What is this? Mega brutal. We'll just do normal. Some people wash hands. Doctors work a few days per week. Sick people ignored. All right. Last time was casual. We'll take it a step up this time. Play the the meta brutal. We're not gonna be doing that one. Name of the plague. Noob. We could just name it like. There you go. Expo which player? No, I don't know. What do you guys think? It would be funny. Squashing 19. Why don't we do that? Yeah. We'll do that. If you catch this disease, then you'll have caught the noob disease. Select a start location. Okay, so Danny, you said we should probably start in Saudi Arabia because you said that's kind of the hub. Expo which player is actually a plague in the community right now. That is kind of true. The thing is, I don't know if I told you. I don't think I told you guys this, or I don't know if Noob told you this, but I saw him join a 2v2 tournament, and there was. Okay, it's not going yet. I saw him join a 2v2 tournament for a Pass Royale, and like I saw he joined a new clan. I clicked on the clan, saw the guy's YouTube in the description, so I went and I was watching the live, and like this guy was doing a 2v2 tournament where, you know, you'd pick a teammate, you'd go up against other, it would be like a bracket style thing, and this guy was trying to set up these games, and Noob kept joining games when he shouldn't have. Like this guy was like, all right, this person and this person are going against these two guys, and so they'd send a 2v2 battle into the chat. Those two guys were supposed to click on the spots, and Noob would jump in every time, and like he jumped into like 3 games, and he thought it was funny. He was emoting as well. You saw that live today. Was it today? No, this was like, I think this was 2 days ago. So it wasn't today, but he did join a 2v2 tournament. I think it was, yeah, I think it was 2 days ago. But yeah, he kept joining 2v2 battles when it wasn't his turn, and the guy was kind of like, Noob, stop joining, but he kept joining. So okay, so this is now a mode up, so we're gonna have to focus a little bit more, but I think our strategy should probably be the same, right? Just try and upgrade the transmission first. So let's do that. Go to transmission, blood or livestock. Let's do livestock first. And successfully evolved Expo Witch Player. Hold on. New could that mean something? Evolved Expo? No, I'm just kidding. I don't know if they're probably not gonna come up with an evolved Expo for a while, but that would be crazy. You, Noob, and Fenrir were all in the live stream together for the final season finale of Clash. Okay. Yeah, was that hosted by like the Clash Royale main channel, or was it something else? Oh, okay. It was Arima was there as well. Nice. Okay, begins to spread. Will grow exponentially. Okay, I think we need to have, before we can get the next transmission, we need 9 DNA points. So there's not much we can do now. Okay, we're at 6. We're at 7. Alright. We are... Okay, we're at 9. Let's upgrade the blood. Maybe we should be saving up though. I think Danny said air and water, or air was the best way to transmit the disease, right? So I think maybe we should try to save up 11 so we can transmit it there as well. Kickstopper raises record amount. Wait, what is this for? Okay, I don't know how that has anything to do with that. That's probably nothing to do with the virus, because there's only 100 people that have it. Mo uploaded a video a couple hours ago. The comment section is hilarious. What are they saying? Are they like... Are they saying stuff like, it's over for you or something? Or like... I feel like I've seen some comment sections that are like that after someone gets accused of something. Comments are like, put the fries in the bag, and other news can have impact on the global traffic. Oh, okay. I guess that's probably something we should be paying attention to. So, okay, we know that. But maybe if there's something like... Yeah, maybe if there's some news that would cause more airport travel or whatnot, we can try to add a transmission that would affect it along airports more. So it's affected hundreds. Keep evolving. Okay, we have enough for the air transmission now. And should we evolve it again, or should we try to go for the water one next? No, they were legit funny. Not like that. Okay, you know what? I'll probably take a look after this. After the stream, I'll look at Molight's most recent video. New rules for transport hygiene of farm animals make rural areas less vulnerable to disease. Okay. So I guess we should probably not evolve the livestock transmission anymore if there's new rules in place that are kind of stopping that from happening. Iraq has been infected. Okay. Still growing really slowly, but nausea symptom without using DNA points. I guess what we could do here, quick question for you guys. Is it worth, if we go to symptoms, can we devolve it? Is it worth devolving if we can? Because like if nausea is one of the symptoms, then it's gonna be, the virus is gonna be picked up earlier on. I would think we probably, I mean, is it worth doing? Okay, it keeps giving us tips that we know. Okay, so the reason why Saudi Arabia is the best place to start, because in real life and the game, there's the most connections as trading imports and exports. Okay. I guess that makes sense. If they're a big trading hub, then it's affecting more countries. The first symptoms you'd evolve, you get DNA, then you'll have to pay for it. So if we, can we devolve it? It's kind of grayed out. Yes, should we? Okay, let's devolve that just so it's not noticed as early on. And I'm thinking we'll upgrade the air one again. It is worth it? Okay. It's infected thousands. People are being infected faster and faster. That's good as long as they don't notice that they're infected. So I think we'll save up 17. And Dan, you said there's more than one way to kill everyone. You either make everyone go insane, or you make it so the virus can never be cured. That would be kind of interesting. I don't know how you would do that. But Like, I don't know what like upgrade paths you need to go down, but that would be kind of interesting. That would be really toxic. That would be like in Clash Royale, if you know you've won the game, just kind of dragging out the game for an extended period of time. That's like the equivalent of doing that to the people. It's like they know it's over, but you don't kill them, you just kind of leave them alive. Can I say Giannis Antetokounmpo? Is that how you say it? Antetokounmpo? Now he's on the Heat. I've seen a lot of people saying that it was kind of an L. It was an L for the Bucks because, or an L for the Heat because they traded away like a ton of different things, like a bunch of their trade picks, a lot of their really good players for pretty much just Giannis and maybe one other thing. So okay, hold on. Let me read what you said. Also, Mike. Yes, this is Plague Inc. SpongeBob and Bindus over on Instagram. How are you guys doing? I do remember you, SpongeBob. You must dynamically disrupt global research using a combination of DNA reshuffling, specific symptom mutations, and overwhelming global lethality. I don't know how to. I don't know how I would. Like, I guess you have to upgrade the symptoms enough so that they kill most people. I wonder if that's something you could do. You could just make it really, really lethal, and then you could probably just devolve a lot of the traits, right? And leave some people alive. I don't know. I guess that's another way that you could do it. You can always... It seems like you can devolve a lot of the traits just to make it less lethal. So... How long is today's stream? It's not going to be too long. It's not going to be like a, a 3 or 4 hour stream. So probably a couple hours, I would think. We've been going for about an hour already. Oh. Okay, it's popping up in Canada now. It got on a plane and just took its way there. World menu contains useful data. Use the world data menu to see which countries are not infected. I think most of them, right? Yeah, there's only a few that are really infected. Noob is still safe. South America is still safe. A lot of Africa is as well. But it is popping up in a lot of other places. You saw an OnlyFans model stream and you got distracted and you're back. The thing is, I don't even know if you're joking, because that's like that could be a very realistic thing that happened. Okay, insect. I think it's probably worth upgrading this, because there's a lot of Africa and South America where insects would be good that hasn't been infected yet. It's infected more people. It's a very infectious disease. Yeah, okay. The number's going up a ton. 15 million people now. Is Bangladesh safe? The thing is, I don't even think Bangladesh is listed as its own country. Because that's Pakistan, China, Southeast Asia. I thought Bangladesh was here. It's just kind of grouped in with India. So, Expo Witch is, yeah, greater than tuberculosis. I guess it's lumped in with India. No one's infected. No one's dead. So, as of right now, Bangladesh does appear safe. Okay, wow, we're getting a ton of... It's spreading everywhere now. He said upgrade the core anti-cure abilities. Evolve the brain and behavior symptoms. Okay. Do I remember what you remember? Yes, I do remember that. You're still hung up about that? How's it going, Umaima? Let's go here and see what that would look like. Symptoms in the brain. The thing is, I don't even see, because this is like stomach, lungs, skin. I guess maybe is this what we need to upgrade? Like this kind of upgrade path with insomnia? Seems like that's kind of Seems like that kind of has some correlation with going crazy. So do coughing and sneezing. Colby, we're not gonna, the thing is, I think we're gonna spread the disease a little bit more first, because if we start upgrading symptoms too early, then people will start to notice the disease earlier, which means that they'll start working on a cure for the disease sooner as well, which is what we don't want. So we're going to try to get almost every country infected first, and then start upgrading that. It is aggressive though. I don't know, maybe it would pay off. This is my first day playing it, so I don't know if that could be a strategy. Medicine in France, slowing infection. France is a wealthy country. To spread faster, you may need to evolve the drug resistance. Okay. I guess we'll do that. Yeah, it's not spreading very fast in... It's more infectious than HIV. Dang, okay. 92 million people. Yeah, I think we're... It doesn't seem like... It seems like it's growing pretty quickly here, but we should probably upgrade the drug resistance just so that it can grow maybe a little bit faster in Europe and US. So we'll evolve here. Increase effectiveness in wealthy countries. Okay, we'll save up for, I think, the second one maybe. So that's the fastest way to lose. Wait, hold on. Oh, you were talking about what Colby said? Fastest way to lose, as in putting symptoms too early. Okay, it's still spreading kind of slowly everywhere. People aren't getting infected quick enough. Oh, hold on, there's a plane. Alright, that plane ended up taking it to Mexico. I think what we'll do... Let's actually... I know I said we would upgrade like the drug resistance, but I think we should probably upgrade the transmission first. Just so more people get it all over the world. Okay, now it's starting to pick up a little bit. Okay. Madagascar is going down pretty... Madagascar pretty much got infected. Everyone got infected in like the span of a week. Okay, now it's popping up down there. Alright, Africa's getting it. I think now we have 31. I think now yeah, because it's still not spreading in some of the wealthier countries. So let's get this one. Explain the game. This is a game where I don't know if you're a virus essentially, and you have to try to... There's a few ways that you can win the game. The most common one is by eliminating all life on Earth. But like Danny mentioned, there's a couple of ways that you can win by like completely stopping the flow of research essentially for the cure. But essentially we're a virus. All the red spots are places that we've infected. So you can see we started it here. It started kind of branching out a little bit. We can increase certain traits, which can help the virus to transmit quicker and spread quicker. We haven't upgraded any of the symptoms yet, because if you upgrade the symptoms, then people will kind of notice that they're infected earlier. And then there's also abilities that you can upgrade as well. So we've upgraded the drug resistance so that antibiotics work less on stopping it. So that's kind of where we're at. We're kind of seeing how the disease progresses, which it looks like it's progressing quite a bit. And every time one of these bubbles pops up, I think it means we infect a new country. So what's up, Jake? Also, Annie donated a couple jewels. Thank you, Annie. Okay, it's starting to pop up now, all in China. And it should hopefully spread to Russia as well. Do I think Joseph Smith dug up golden plates? Dang, have you've been doing research into the LDS Church? I do believe he found them, yeah. More infectious than the common cold. Okay, yeah. And down here is how many people are infected, by the way, Umaima. So right now there's 2.4 billion people in the world that have it. And you can also kind of, you know, select by country. So Russia doesn't have pretty much anyone. China, most of China is infected. 100% of Madagascar is infected. 100% of Saudi Arabia is infected. Same with Brazil. So yeah, no one started working on a cure yet either. Down here you can kind of see the status of not only how many people in the world are infected and how many countries have been infected, but also how they're working on a cure to stop it. And right now no one started working on a cure because there haven't been any symptoms to it. Like there's not any visible symptoms when someone has the disease, so they don't really know that they have it. So it's mutated and developed cysts. So I think what we'll do is probably go back here and try and devolve the... Okay, where is it? We can devolve anemia, devolve cysts to try and keep it under the radar as much as possible. Greenland, Cuba, and the Philippines are the hardest. Is that because they're all like kind of isolated islands? So that makes sense. So let's go to the transmission because we have 61 DNA points that we can spend. Let's have it spread by water. Bypasses air and water filters. We'll do that as well. And I think more work to develop a cure. We won't upgrade that yet, just because it's not like they're even working on a cure right now, but we will upgrade this. Bacterial resistance. That should hopefully get it to spread to more climates. Okay, yeah. Asia is completely overrun, it looks like. I don't see anyone that's safe over here, so Sturgamer Fenrir, I'm sorry. India has been completely overrun with technically not anything harmful just yet. But okay, yeah, now it's starting to... Dang, it seems like it kind of took off really quickly. And now, okay, now US has it. So this is probably the point where we can start evolving the symptoms a little bit. Have I thought about doing an in-real life stream? Not so much, but I just don't know how that would work. Like, normally there's someone that has to be there recording you, right? It's like, how do you read the chat? Like, do you have a phone pulled up that you're kind of looking at from time to time? I just haven't really known how that would work, so I've never seriously thought about it, but I also haven't completely ruled it out either yet. So, Annie, this is a disease spreading game. So we're a bacteria, and we have to try and spread to all the world and try and take out all the world. So, have I ever thought about live streaming video games? That would be really cool. Yes, that would be very cool. All right, let's not focus anymore on the transmission because I think pretty much almost everyone has it. So let's start. Maybe we upgrade the abilities a bit more. Withstand cold temperatures. Where is Canada at? Canada actually doesn't have almost anyone infected. So let's actually get that. Withstand cold temperatures. Just so that it can spread in Canada a little bit more, because that's one of the only places that doesn't have it, I think. Okay, we'll evolve this, and we'll evolve that. We have 55 DNA points. Should we wait for it to spread a little bit more before we start getting the symptoms? How's it going, U7? Do I speak Turkey? Also, speaking of Turkey, didn't they wanted the pronunciation to be changed or something? So I heard. Like, I think my sister, someone mentioned that they changed their name so that because they didn't want it being confused with the bird, so they want it to like be called Turkey or Turkey or something, as opposed to just Turkey. But no, I don't speak Turkish. Okay, and this is kind of what we wanted. It's now spreading up in Canada. And Russia somehow is like the most unaffected. I guess, yeah, it's pretty much Northern Europe that hasn't really been affected. So let's devolve the cysts. Still no symptoms can be allowed just yet. Is it pronounced Turkey, or am I mispronouncing that? Do I want to go to Turkey with you? I'm still just used to calling it Turkey, but do I want to go there and get our hair fixed? I'm all good. Maybe in a few years if my hair starts having issues potentially. Okay, so pretty much everyone's got it. Okay, Greenland finally has it. Yeah. So now I think is when we start evolving. Okay, yeah, it's going off like a wildfire. Total population. Oh, this is just Greenland. How do we... I think we start evolving it now, because so far every country has it. So, let's see. Which symptoms should we work on first? Danny, which ones... You said ones that involve like the brain and ones that involve going insane. I'm assuming we should start with insomnia then. What do you think? Because the goal is going to be to win the game by not eliminating everyone. Expo, which player has not been noticed? You fully ignore. That's kind of funny. That's kind of funny, Rima. The disease is exactly like what the Expo which player says. Start with insomnia. Okay, let's evolve that. Paranoia, delusions. Yep. Inflammation or seizures. I guess we'll do seizures. Insanity. Okay. Okay, I think that's all the insane ones, because this is dysentery, which is something with the digestive system. So we'll go... So far, these are just ones that make you go insane. We should probably make enough. Like, we should probably upgrade enough of these symptoms that they do start eliminating people, though. Going for the insane one helps. It prevents them from being able to find a cure. Okay, honestly, I guess if that's the case, maybe we won't focus on eliminating life just yet. We'll just work on making it as hard as possible for them to find a cure. So we'll upgrade all of these. Decreases research speed. So we'll keep evolving all of these so that we can just make it as hard for them as possible. I'm sure they're going to probably start now with a cure, because the insanity symptom has... Okay, there we go. It's been named Expo Witch Player. It appears to be mostly harmless. So now I think they've noticed us. And there's already 50,000 people dead. So... And somehow, what is over here? Ukraine doesn't really have anyone affected. Baltic states? Okay, somehow, despite being surrounded by a bunch of infected people, they haven't even closed their... Okay, now they're starting to get infected. I was gonna say, they haven't even closed their borders. So the central branch is nice. It leads to systemic failure, which is highly lethal. Okay. Well, let's pause it for a second so that I can see what you guys said. You said exploit the virus mutation trait? Where is that at? These are all heat resistance. The virus, where's the virus mutation? Is that in the middle? Or is that... thank you, Annie. Annie donated a couple more jewels. So the central branch, Rima said, which is the systemic failure, I think that's this one, right? I think we got to it last time by going like coughing, and then I think it was somewhere over here. But we don't have the DNA points for it right now. So we're just gonna have to keep hoping people go. Hope people keep going crazy. Fight the cure. There's 2 ways to fight the development. Evolve aggressive symptoms to destroy countries, or evolve the cure resistance. Alright, I think we've already kind of started evolving the cure resistance. So maybe we'll keep going that way. I think everyone in the world has it. There's only 12 million people out of 8 billion that are still healthy. Okay, so far not much is happening. We don't have... Oh, I guess all the healthy people... All the healthy people... I guess not all the healthy people. There's only 50,000 people that live in There's only 50,000 people that live in Greenland? I mean, I knew there wasn't a lot of people that lived there, but I didn't know it was that small. Have I ever fallen in love? Yes, with pantothenic acid and Maybelline. Never letting that go. I'm just always going to be known as the Maybelline pantothenic acid guy. Dragging it till the end of day. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'll always be remembered as that, I guess. Whoa, I didn't even realize the cure was going up. It's 25% done already? The cure ETA is in 2028. June of 2028, that's only another 6 months. There's only 10 million people dead. I don't think we're making people go insane enough. And we're not getting any more DNA points. We only have 7. And we haven't even been spending them on anything recently. So this is not good. I feel like they're going to come out with a cure before we can... I feel like we maybe invested too much on the insanity without investing enough on some of the more lethal. Research time will take more if you kill more. Yeah, that's the thing. We I don't have enough DNA points to really upgrade much. It says slight chance of infection when kissing. Alrighty. Guess we know Farir's never getting the... I'm joking. It's a joke. I mean, maybe we try speeding it up a tiny bit. But we're not getting any more DNA points at all. This is not good. It's progressing. And we're not getting any points to be able to... I mean, every border... Look at the cure. It's 46% done. Genetic reshuffle 1, 2, and 3 instantly forces the global cure requirement percentage backwards. Do I even have access to that? I don't know if that's something you unlock later on. Because I don't even... Oh no, genetic reshuffle? That's the thing though, it costs 25 DNA points and we've spent all of them on this. And we're not getting any more of them. So I think we might have just... The thing is, we can devolve some of these traits, but we're only getting 2 DNA points. Yeah, I was gonna say I went way too insane. Funny enough, on the insanity part, I just invested everything there. I think we've lost. Yeah, it's already 50% done. Nausea mutated. I mean, I guess maybe that's a... Yeah, the cure's going up pretty quickly. I think we're gonna have to reset now that we know not to... I think that's probably... I think the safest way to go about the cure, or to go about the disease, is just to try and make it as lethal as possible. I think trying to balance making it lethal, but not entirely lethal, is something that maybe you do once you're a little bit more familiar with the game, potentially. Does it show how much of the world you've infected? It does, yeah. If we go to the world, pretty much everyone's infected. There's only 447. It says 100%, but there's a little under 500,000 people that are still healthy. Looks like mostly there's some in Greenland. I'm sure there's some elsewhere in the world as well, but pretty much 100% of the world is infected. But it's not the disease, it's not lethal enough to, I mean, all we can really do is upgrade like the coughing trait. Hypersensitivity. Let's just evolve this because it says it could be fatal, but like I think we're gonna have to restart and probably go a more lethal route as opposed to a more insanity route. So me going all in on insanity cost you. I don't think there's any hope. The cure is like 70% done, and we're all out of DNA points, so there's nothing that we can do. We can't buy anything. Pop them to destroy their research, stop the cure speeding up. I mean, we can kind of prevent, like we can kind of slow it down by popping these little blue things, but it's not actually gonna, the cure is still going up. It's not over, trust me. Okay. I mean, the cure is at 80%, so can I name the virus Stir? I guess I could. I mean, we named this virus after Noob. So, I mean, it killed over 75 million people. So, we got rid of some people, but not all of them. Oh, I guess Iceland is one of the places also that hasn't really been infected as well. Yeah, I guess it's pretty much just Iceland carried them, because not only are they doing a bunch of research, but they're also one of the only healthy countries in the world as well. So, how's it going, Markovich? How are you doing? Cure is 90% over. No, I think that's gonna do it. Can it be egg stir fry? Is that a combination of egg stir fen? Combination of you stir gamer and Fenrir? I think this red is gonna start going away. I think as soon as they start, I don't know if the game ends right away as soon as the cure is done, or if they have to start distributing it and the red starts going away slowly, but I think regardless, it's complete. It's being deployed. Okay. This is not great. It's mutated and developed a rash symptom. Don't really think that's gonna do. Oh, look at this. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think this is kind of what we found out. The more scary it becomes, the more people it kills. Or no. The more people will try to... Okay, the more they'll try to cure it. So I think I don't know. I think our strategy is okay with infecting before making it lethal, but we definitely invested way too much with the... we invested way too much in the insanity trait. So... yeah. No one's infected anymore. Expo, which player has been eradicated? Okay. So... yeah, that was not great. Let's retry. We'll rename it as well. Never go all in on one thing because you'll be left with nothing. Yes, that's hard truth that we found out. Name the plague. Name the next one after you. What should we name it? Aegsterfen. That actually does sound like a... Aegsterfen actually sounds like it could be a thing. Let's see how it looks. Oh. Aegsterfen. We could add Rima in there as well. Aegsterfenema. I'm trying to think of, you think we should name it Trump? Why don't we just combine everyone's names? Seems like the name of the cure, to be honest. Aegsterfenema. Yeah, that sounds kind of tough. I'm trying to see, Alright. I'm trying to think of, like, who else we could try to add. I don't know if adding anything else, like adding Uma. Aegster for Ina Uma. I don't know. You know what? Let's... Aegsterfenema. Alright. That's actually kind of easy to pronounce as well, so let's do it again. Your idea was, Dana Muffinrimster. Oh no, Rimster. Rimster is crazy. Alright, we've named the cure. Let's just start the infection. Oh no, okay, we have to actually pick a place to start. We could start in the US. We could start in Arizona. Oh, and actually... I didn't actually mean to click that. I meant to click off of it. But I accidentally clicked the play button. So... Now, I guess it's... Now I guess it's starting... That actually does look like... Yeah, I mean, that looks like kind of like Phoenix, so... It's pretty much starting where I live. Start in Greenland. That would be so hard to get out of. Because, I mean... If we started it at the shipping port, maybe it would work. As far as ships go into... There might be ships that go to Europe and whatnot, but... It's starting in Arizona. So... Let's see, so far there's just one infected. Oh, it's paused. Is it paused? Yeah, okay, I was wondering why it wasn't going. But yeah, we had the game paused. So, we're just gonna have to wait for the DNA points to pop up. We'll be much more conservative with how we spend it. Pop orange bubbles, yeah, okay. Do you know that? I'm patient 0. Honestly, if I was the first patient to get a disease, it would probably not spread very quickly, I'll be honest. I with how much I go out or go to different countries, it would probably be a very, very slow spreading virus, but health experts announced that a global pandemic only has a 2% chance of wiping out humanity. Okay. So far, there's still... I don't know why it's saying... I don't know why it's showing all these red bubbles. I mean, it says there's only 2 people that have it. But how's it going, Sir Wellington? Still, I don't think we have enough DNA points to upgrade a transmission just yet. Okay, I think as soon as we get 11, that's when we can upgrade the air. Okay, there we go. The air transmission. Oh no, I guess it's 9. So we can upgrade that. Aegsterfenema should spread more quickly now. The game is outdated. The Strait of Hormuz is open in this game. Where is that at? Still only 5 people have it. This seems like a very... It's kind of funny. I said it was going to be a really slow spreading infection if I had it. It looks like I literally do have it. Because it's not spreading at all. There's only 5 people in the world that are infected. Which, ironically enough, is the exact amount of people in this house right now. It's pretty much like had the disease and have infected the household, and it's not even. It's not okay. Let's do it to. Let's evolve water, have it spread that way. The good news is that they're only. It's slower in rich countries. Oh, that is a good point. And that's why I didn't really mean to. Okay, one more person got it. I definitely shouldn't have started like in Europe or the US, because like typically there's enough. Like I think at least all of our family I think is like up to date on our vaccines and whatnot, and so when there's more medicine, when there's more vaccines being administered, obviously it's not going to spread as quick. There's still only 6 people that have it, so yeah. Noob. Rima said he'll help you out, but he'll do it later, so just be patient. Tell me you started in Saudi Arabia. I accidentally started. I clicked on Arizona or the US just as a joke, and I was meaning to click off of it, but I clicked it again, which started it in Arizona. So now it's spreading like an absolute. It's spreading. It has sloth spreading effects. You're watching while we're watching the World Cup. You can't decide what to do. Who's playing right now? Population density in urban environments has fallen, making them less vulnerable. Dang, come on. People just are not getting infected. Did I respond to your question? I don't believe I did. Which one was that? It's France versus Norway? That seems like an interesting game. USA lost their 3rd match. Yeah, they did lose to. Even though, yeah, they did lose to Turkey. But I heard that they weren't. Like, it didn't really have any effect on anything, right? Like, the US was already going to advance, and I think Turkey was already going to get eliminated. From what I heard. And I also. I don't know if I heard this right, but I think US was playing, like. Because the match wasn't really. Yeah. Yeah. I think Rima called it. Rima said that in a wealthier country with high quality healthcare, we need to upgrade the drug resistance. Which we need 11 to do. So, France-Norway is a big match. Senegal-Iraq is playing right now as well. Okay. We do have 11 now. So, this was definitely not a good choice to try and start in the US. High quality healthcare in the US. I mean, in comparison to like Africa or South America, or in comparison to those things, I would say Europe. I think Europe is pretty good when it comes to that sort of thing. Like when it comes to healthcare, I think Europe does pretty well. So starting in like Italy or Norway or up here would probably also be a bad idea. But thank you, Annie. Donated a couple more jewels. Alright, now I think now it's starting to pick up enough. Now people are starting to get infected. So it should only go up exponentially from here. Let me get this straight. You say Find Larry is not a game for streaming, and then you play the most non-streaming game. I'm playing a game that looks interesting to me. Finding Larry looks kind of interesting, but not exactly my type of... Not a type of game that I normally play. It's infected hundreds. Keep evolving. Okay, we still only have 6 DNA points though, so we're gonna have to probably wait till some more countries get infected. I mean, does anyone else have it, or is it just the US? Yeah, I guess it's just the US and the world numbers are the same. So far it hasn't gone out of the United States. Okay, don't have enough for anything else yet. Sounds like you were whining. I mean, Dark has been really wanting this game called Finding Larry. I kind of watched a little, like, what it kind of looked like. It kind of just looked like a Where's Waldo kind of game, where you have to find Larry in a group of people. I've never, those kinds of games haven't seemed super intriguing to me, so I wouldn't be opposed to trying it out. Like, I haven't ruled it out completely, but it's not a game that I find the most interesting. Play Five Nights at Epstein's. I mean, we played Five Nights at Freddy's, and that was interesting. Okay. Thankfully, people are, yeah, okay, it's starting to spread in the UK now. It's in Canada as well. One infected person. Brokers in the UK vote to leave the EU. Okay, I think for now we'll continue to upgrade our, we'll actually save up for probably another air upgrade, unless we can. It costs 26 DNA points to upgrade the next drug resistance factor, so we'll just speed this up. Annie donated another couple jewels. You'll donate the rest of your jewels? I mean, thank you for offering, Annie. You don't need to, but I mean, I appreciate it, but like I've said, it's like, I appreciate you even being here. Sent a couple floating jewels. Sent another one. W Annie. Okay, it's starting to pick up a little bit. How does it look for you guys? Because some of the animations, when you send them, some of them I can't see for some reason. So, like, is there a floating heart that's going across your screen? I think there was one time where I think Kane, he donated like a soccer ball or something, and I actually saw that pop up on my screen, but most of them I can't see. So, how does it look for you guys? Okay, there we go. Now it's starting to spread. Let's devolve. I think one of the symptoms was the coughing. I think let's devolve a couple of these things. That way they pick up on it less. Danny donated a couple dollars. Only if I say Fenrir is your daddy. Do I have to say? Can I donate the $2 back to you if I don't want to say it? Thank you, Danny. Spruce, you asked why it reset. Our last symptoms didn't end up. They didn't end up achieving the goal of wiping out humanity. So we started again because they ended up finding a cure last time, and they ended up curing everyone from our disease. So we had to restart. We had to try again because they ended up curing us. I say us because we're the bacteria. $2 only if you say Danny is a loser. I mean, thank you, Danny. I'm not gonna say you're a loser though. I don't want to say that any more than that's just as untrue as saying that Fenrir is. Okay. Danny never a loser. I agree with that. Okay, we starting to pick up a little more. Thank you, Danny. I didn't even realize Danny and Annie. Thank you, Danny and Annie, for the donations. I don't think that there's been any. Okay, symptoms are still good. Okay, now the US is just being taken over now. I think we'll continue to upgrade this. Do you guys think it's worth it to upgrade these? Like the bird and the rodent transmissions? It seems like air and water is much more of a likely way for it to spread, but I don't know. Wouldn't be opposed to, like, I know there's a lot of, we could invest in insects. That could be worth investing the transmission into. Yeah, Danny with an IE on the end. Mix of Danny and Annie. The thing is, I think Annie, maybe I'm getting Annie mixed up with someone else, but I thought Annie said his actual name was Alex and he was using his mom's account, but I could be thinking of someone else. It's worth it if you upgrade the birds and the bees. Okay, don't see an option to upgrade that, but there is one that's similar. There was a... Okay, now it's popping up everywhere. Okay. Hold on, there was an upgrade, I think the nausea upgrade. Slight chance of infection when kissing. So, that's a symptom that we could upgrade. We'll do the... Yeah, we'll do the insect one, just because that should hopefully help it to spread, like in these places, in South America and Africa, hopefully. Oh, it's Owen. You're using your mom's account, and your name is pronounced in. Oh, okay. It's not pronounced as Owen. It's Ewan. Okay. Well, thank you, Ewan. Okay, yeah. South America is now blown up as well. Exterphanema is mutated and developed the anemia symptom. Okay, we will devolve that. So what do you guys think should be the upgrade path? Because last time we went all in over here. We could try to upgrade a little bit of these two. Like we could try to upgrade these 3 upgrade paths over here. That way it's a little bit fatal. Because I think cysts and anemia and rash, I mean, those could be interesting upgrades, but it seems like these will be a little bit more fatal, maybe. So, you're too lazy to log out, that's why? Okay, fair reason, I guess. Okay. Let's do that. I think that's all we're gonna spend on the actual infection, because we're gonna need to save some DNA points for making it more fatal, but also trying to slow down their cure. Extreme tsunami hits New Guinea. That's over here. Okay. Alright, looks like most of the world is infected. Canada, I'm sure it'll spread at some point, but I'm wondering if it's worth it to upgrade the cold ability, the cold resistance, just so it can spread a little bit quicker. There, let's kind of see how it goes. If it has trouble spreading to Canada, then we'll upgrade that. Blood or respiratory diseases are the faster way. Okay, so hold on, which one is that? So blood, I guess blood is here. I guess blood is anemia, respiratory is lungs. So you're saying these 2 are the most lethal ones? Okay. I play this game really good. Can you give me your bank account information? What kind of switch up is that? Okay, Africa's starting to get it. It should only be Canada and some parts of like Scandinavia that are left, I think. Nobody got a penalty and they somehow missed it? Like, did they miss the goal or did the goalie block it? Okay, starting to pick up a little bit. Let's devolve the insomnia. Actually, you know what? No, we'll leave the insomnia like it is. It shouldn't be lethal. People are probably just going to assume that most people have a pretty bad sleep schedule, including myself. So they're probably not going to think that it was due to any disease. So we'll leave the insomnia like it is, because we're probably going to want to upgrade that anyway to make people go crazy. They missed it hard. Colby said it was just a weak hit, so he just didn't kick it very hard, and it gave the goalkeeper time to block it. Turkey's the first to instruct doctors to begin research into a cure. I didn't even realize that they had discovered the cure, because I guess some people are dying. How? Are they dying due to insomnia? Because that's the only symptom that we have right now. I guess 5,000 people have died due to insomnia. It's affected most of the world. Okay, so Canada is now starting to get more infected. Okay, now this is where we messed up last time. Can I send 2 billion to your home? Yeah, I can do that. Just put in your address. That way I know where to send it. Insomnia can kill people. Okay. I didn't... Hold on, though. Maybe these people did die from insomnia, because the death numbers aren't going up at all. I guess that must have been when... a little bit earlier in the game, where it had developed into, it had developed into cysts and something else that we devolved. But I think it probably killed a few people before then. So you can die without sleep. That's true. Like, you do die after a certain amount of time without sleep, but okay. I didn't... Not real familiar with... I thought it had to be a pretty extensive time. I thought insomnia just made sleeping a bit more difficult, but didn't actually mean that you got no sleep. Okay, so China is now starting the development. Okay. If the dead number isn't going up, then the deaths are because of natural disasters. Oh, is that what that is? Was that because of the tsunami or something on New Guinea? Okay, let's make sure we don't mess this up this time. Now we can start upgrading the symptoms. So I think Remus said blood and respiratory is probably the best way to go with it. So let's go anemia first. Okay, let's evolve this next. Internal hemorrhaging. Dang, causing rapid internal breathing. Let's go with the respiratory as well. Pneumonia, we'll evolve that. And let's do the hemorrhaging. Hemorrhaging shock. I think we'll leave that for the time being, because we also need to upgrade some of these. Paranoia, seizures, and then insanity. So we still have 32 now. We still have 32 DNA points, which should be enough. People should start dying now as well. But they are working on a cure. First death. Okay. Okay, yeah, that number's going up quick. Brazil has become the first country to try and limit the spread. Don't know what you can do, Brazil, to limit the spread of that. So how is this going to work? If, like, once enough people die, do you think we should devolve some of the blood and some of the respiratory systems? Like, do you think we should devolve those things so that people kind of stop dying, and then we just keep the insanity ones? Okay, it's already killed over 75 people. The cure is going up actually pretty quickly. The thing is, I don't know if it'll go up quickly enough before the scientists start dying, so we won't invest in that in that just yet, because the death number is going up pretty quickly. But we'll just kind of keep an eye on whether or not we need to upgrade like the genetic hardening and whatnot. Stir Gamer, what's up? How is Bangladesh looking? I mean, the entire world is looking pretty bad. There's only, I guess there's a few million people that are healthy. 97% of the world is infected. There's symptoms that will knock down the cure percentage. Oh, hold on, we gotta make sure we click these. What kind of symptoms are those, Gobi? Yeah, the cure is going up actually really quickly. That's at 37% already. Let's go here. Decrease reacher speed. Let's do that, and then let's genetic reshuffle. Let's do that. So we'll go like that. It should. Okay, I did knock it down, but not as much as I thought. It only knocked it down from like 39 to 33%. Remember genetic reshuffling? Yeah, that's what I just got that, but it only knocked it down like 6%. And they're still working on a cure pretty quickly. It's pretty much half done by now. Lowest cortisol game I've ever played? It is, yeah. Like, in comparison to Clash Royale and Minecraft and Subnautica, in comparison to that, this is definitely the least cortisol-inducing game, for sure. But the cure is already at 60%. I don't know if people are going to die quick enough. I mean, we're going to have to kind of hope they do, because we only have 8 DNA points, which is not quite enough. I don't think people are going to die quick enough. I mean, they're dying a little bit, but the cure is also going up a ton. It's almost 3/4 of the way done. It's 75% complete. Coma is one. Let's see if we have enough to upgrade any more symptoms. I think coma is... We could upgrade like nausea. That's all we really have enough for the nausea one. But I don't know that that'll help us out that much at this point in the thing. So yeah, 1/4 of people have died, but there's only 35 days until the cure is gonna be distributed. I mean, I think we've kind of did what we could to slow the cure down, but it's still almost, it's almost at 90% now. What's the name of this game? It's called Plague Inc. So I think it's available on, it actually might be available on phone as well, but I have it on PC. So when you click on a trait, you can see how it will change the stats of the disease. Okay, where is that? Oh, I didn't even, for some reason I didn't even see these at the very, very bottom. Severity, lethality. The lethality is really low. So we could try to devolve some things in just as an attempt to make it more. Let's see, so devolve, it does take the severity a lot of the way down. Let's try to devolve ones that are going to just pretty much have an effect on the infection, which is that one. This one also is just on the infection part of it. Same with this. Just now that we have a little bit more DNA points, we can try to... Total organ failure puts up the lethalness like a ton. How's it going, 555? How are you? I don't know if we can get enough DNA points. I don't know that even if we devolve everything. I don't think we can get total organ failure. So we'll have to see if there's... This one also increases the lethalness quite a bit, but it's 32. You're good? Nice, that's good to hear. I think we might have just taken another L. There's not anything that we can... Okay, hold on. Scientists working on the cure are less productive. That's good, but the cure is pretty much already done. Okay, we just have to... Oh, I think we've lost. People are getting cured now. Danny, maybe what we should do is do what we did in the tutorial. Maybe focus less on the insanity and more on just the raw lethalness. I mean, that's kind of what the numbers look like. At the very bottom, like almost, it looks like maybe 40%. Yeah, 40% of all people died, which is more than last time, but still not at the 100% we need it to be at. For my next game, do these things. What do you guys think we should do? Because we can also, like, we've done the infection part a couple times. If you want to do the infection part again, or we could kind of finish off the stream by trying to be the actual doctors that stop the infection. What do you guys want to do? Do you guys want to give it one more go to try and be the infection? Or do the repopulating in real life? Yeah, I'm sure you would like to see that, Fenrir. How is Sturfenrima? That's another name, Sturfenrima. We could do that. Try the monkey mod. So do you think we should be the infection again and give it one more go? Or do you guys want to try being the good guys instead? I would assume the monkey mod... What is that? Is that a modification to the... What is this? Does anyone know what Outbreak is? Why are people so happy to name their names on a world-ending disease? Maybe because it's Stir Gamer. I'm sure he would like that. Annie said water 1 and 2 is essential for infecting island nations like that. Air 1 and 2 allows the disease to travel long distances. Okay. So should we give it one more go? No, I don't think we have any other... I guess that's the only thing. Travel genes. Let's go normal mode. Eggsturfenema was the last time. In the modes and the scenarios, there are several additions. Oh, you're talking about the like the Planet of the Apes style. Oh, hold on. That was the... I think that was down here. This one? The simian flu? Alright, let's try that. Yeah, the Planet of the Apes. Official movie content. Control intelligent apes while eradicating humanity. Okay, so I guess we're just eradicating humanity with apes as opposed to a virus. So, coughing and sneezing, safe early game upgrades that heavily boost infectivity. Okay, so the thing is, with this, it's going to be a little bit different because Like, if someone gets infected, do they not just turn into an ape? Which is like, then it doesn't matter if they are coughing or sneezing because people are going to want to stay far away from an ape anyway. I don't know. Let's see. Name your plague. Why does this kind of look like a hamburger bun a little bit? Hemorrhagic shock and necrosis. The thing is, I don't know. We've never played this monkey version, so I don't know if the upgrades I would assume are going to be a little bit different. So, name the plague. Um, Any ideas? Name it Umafen. All right. That sounds like it could be a realistic Umafen. All right, we'll do that. You're a new simian flu. You must evolve and spread across the world. Select the start location. Okay, we know now not to start in the US. So Danny said Saudi Arabia. We could try Egypt, could be a good one as well. You're saying start in China? We did start in there for the first one. It did spread pretty quickly. South Africa? I don't know how many people are gonna... I mean, there's an airplane, there's a seaport. I mean, this looks appealing, but I think we already know their healthcare is pretty good there, so it's less likely to spread. Somewhere in Africa, in this region, might be good. I should start in India to wipe out them MFs. Okay. Okay, Remus said South Africa is not bad either. All right, I guess we'll start. We'll start here. Just because it's going to be interesting being kind of on the point of... Let's start here. I think there were quite a few flights, if I remember right, between like the US and South Africa, so it probably shouldn't be too long before the Americas get infected. It's affected the first human, weak but used to hot temperatures. It must evolve using DNA points. So let's see how does this look. Okay, yeah, see, it's a little bit different. The symptoms are different, the abilities are different. So I don't know if this still goes in the background, but it's a genetically modified virus. It's increased intelligence in apes, but has not been tested on humans. Okay, let's pause this real quick. Let's just kind of familiarize ourselves with this. Sherlock sent a couple jewels. Thank you, Sherlock. Ethan's here as well. He said Utah. Alright, let's see what this is. So water is still there. Is that fomite? Transmit through physical contact. There's air, blood, still birds and insect, but now there's bats that can transmit it as well. Symptoms, nausea, sensitivity and pain when the eyes are exposed to sunlight. Slows research speed. Okay, that was something to keep in mind. Headache, rash, and then pharyngitis, sore throat. Okay, this all looks the same except for the ape. So, modifies the genes to increase ape intelligence. Irises turn green, no immune. So I'm like confused. Is this... I'm assuming this virus... Does it turn people into a monkey? Or no, it does. It just increase... This is a virus that's... I don't know. I guess what we'll do is we'll just resume. We have to get more DNA points. We'll have to get more DNA points anyway before we can spend it on anything. The ape modifier one is the one that changes the scenario. Okay. Pop orange. Okay. I don't know why it keeps giving us the tip to pop orange bubbles when we've been doing that for the last few games. So should we try to... I'm assuming we should try to infect a lot of places, and then should the ape one be the first one that we go for? Human trials are expected as soon as ape testing in South Africa is complete. Okay, I guess this is kind of like... I watched the movie a long time ago. I think that's kind of like the movie, right? They were testing something on apes, and then it turned them like really intelligent, and then they started attacking humans. Do I want something to drink? Sure. Yeah, maybe like a... Maybe a... I mean, I can always come out and get something, but, I mean... Usually... I don't know, I like Propel. Kind of a good hydrating drink. Spreading from person to person will grow exponentially. Okay, I still don't think we have enough to evolve any. We only have 8. So... Fenrir... You can't be putting your order in as well. You'll have a Diet Coke. I don't even think we have any of that. Okay. 10 disease points now. We should be able to do something with this. 9 DNA points. We could do air. Oh, we do have Diet Coke. don't tell Fenrir that. Let's evolve the air so it can spread a little bit quicker. Mail me Dr. Pepper. Everyone's getting their drink order in. How's it going, Mohammed? Over on Instagram, how are you? Okay. There's still only 25 people that have it. Mutated, develop Neuro Enhancement 1. How? So it evolved. So what does this do? It's able to enter brain cells and modify DNA. This monkey one is like, it's a little bit different because you can't tell if, like, do you devolve this? Increases intelligence in humans? Like, I don't know, it's a little bit, yeah, the monkey version, the monkey virus is, it's a little bit different because I still can't tell if, yeah, try the ape ability. Which one is that? Abilities, so it's 15 DNA points. Alright, I think, the thing is though, there's less than 100 people in the world that has it. So there's not a lot of people. I would assume we have to infect people first before we do that, before we get the little ape ability. I wonder if that'll increase deaths indirectly, just because if I remember right, in the movies, like, the apes ended up getting really intelligent, and then they kind of, like, waged a war with the humans. So I wonder if upgrading that ape ability, like, if it'll cause more deaths, not necessarily by infecting people, but I don't know. You control the apes later in the game? That sounds kind of interesting.
Hello.
Hello there. Just a sec. Let me pause this. How's it going, Jake? I guess a lot of you guys can meet my younger brother as well. Some of you, I think I've met him because he's been on one stream. He's been on one stream before. You can come on the camera if you want. He came on like a Clash Royale stream.
Should I get a chair? Or just...
I don't know. We can do whatever. But I think it was 2 months ago, 3 months ago. that I guess he's going to grab a chair, but he's been here before, so I think some of you may remember him. Like, I think Fenrir was here for that. Some of the older Stir Gamer might have been here for that as well. And maybe Annie as well, I'm not sure.
Come in.
Who's better at Clash? Probably me, but we haven't actually played. So,
Seeing as you have 14,000 trophies, probably you.
yeah, that's true. I haven't really. It's not like I've really played. I guess I played a little bit recently, but usually it's just to play 2v2s or something. Play against each other on stream. I mean, we could possibly do that if. Like, we could do a Clash Royale stream at some point. Evan plays Clash also. So, have you played this game?
Have I played it?
Yeah, like, if you played. Or, I mean, I guess you've been watching a little bit, but.
This is the first time I've seen this game.
Yeah, so.
Is today.
Yeah, same here. I mean, I think I've kind of known the premise of it, but never played it. So I think maybe you could help me out, because I don't really. This is like an ape disease, so it's a little bit different than normal. So I don't really know what to.
So you can upgrade different things.
Yeah. So we upgraded one of the transmissions. We should probably keep upgrading it, honestly, to get more people infected, and then once a little bit later, maybe we can start upgrading some of the symptoms. So it's like slightly harder to read the chat because I'm a little bit farther. I don't have my contacts in, but be careful, there's someone behind me. Who, Jake? Or did Evan peek his head in?
Now he's watching the World Cup.
Okay.
It'd be easier to switch, like I sit on that side so you can read the chat.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe we try that. If you want, you can also. Maybe you can control the mouse while you're over there. So, see the one trapped in my basement? Evan? No, he's a little bit younger, but he's 15. He's not that young anymore. So, how does the camera look? I guess that looks fine. So,
This is the ape.
I guess so. So, do you want to control the mouse?
I don't know what to do.
Okay, so X out, top
Upgrade
right.
these.
Yeah, so top right. So you can kind of zoom in or out by scrolling in or out. And whenever you see a bubble, you can click on them, because that gives you DNA points, which are down
These
here. Yeah, so
And then you use that to upgrade. We have 0 infected.
yeah, so 0 dead. So that's like how many people in the world are getting infected. So it's going up a little bit. No one's died yet because we haven't upgraded any of the symptom things yet. So like if you click on there in the bottom left, like symptoms, we haven't really. I think that's the only one that's upgraded. But once more people are infected,
If I
then
click on it, does it say what it does?
yeah, like you can click on it. And like you can, like, they branch out. So when you do nausea, I think there's like vomiting after that. So we can probably upgrade those once a little bit. Maybe go to the transmission and maybe try to click on the little mosquito looking thing. And yeah, you can probably evolve that. So it's like, for now, I think we try to make it as infectious as possible while not really making it lethal. That way it kind of flies under the radar a little bit, and then once a bunch of people have it, then you can start upgrading the symptoms. So you can probably go back to the map and yeah, start clicking those things. Let's see. Lauren says she'll feature this summer when I come to visit you. I mean, yeah, we will be up at. You'll be there for right for the reunion at the beach, or are you going to be in
Yeah.
town?
Is she visiting? Oh, when you visit, I see.
I think just, I mean, I was just gonna come up there for the week of the reunion. Like, I know some of the, I think all the other family is gonna be, Lauren's my sister, so yeah, Lauren's my sister. Piano Insider is actually my cousin, Ethan. So I was like, we got all the family here. But for like in July, our family reunion is going to be taking place at the Oregon coast, and I think some families going up for a couple weeks before to visit Lauren. I think I'll just be coming the week of though, so I think I'll be coming a little bit later. You said you're my boyfriend, so you got the whole family here? No. No. Alright, so let's see. What is that at the infection for the bat?
It's like
I
3
guess you can
years.
try. How much does the
Birds? Because we're in South Africa.
I guess that's
They
true.
like
That's a good
this.
point. Yeah, maybe birds would be good. If they're-
Birds, we got mosquito. Physical contact.
What does it say? It says, especially in wealthy and urban environments. I mean, I would think, yeah, probably most helpful for, yeah, I would think either birds or air would probably be best at getting it out of South Africa. Go back. How much?
Oh, it's doing something.
Wait, oh, I guess that's a building? Okay, maybe scroll out
It's
a
like
little bit more.
different pimple.
Is it in the US?
spots.
I guess there's someone in the US. One person infected. So, I'm still not exactly sure what like the monkey thing like. I from what I understand, it is affecting humans, but like in the movies, it affects monkeys. I'm trying to move that out. Upgrade the ability. Okay, maybe go to the bottom right we have, and then go to the abilities, and then click on the ape. So I guess we'll evolve that. So what does that do? I have to kind of.
Gain ability to rampage against humans.
Okay.
They coordinate together. They create a pact.
So yeah, Remus said you can control them later in the game. So I don't think we have enough DNA points for any at the moment. But once we pop some more of those bubbles on the map and get some more, then we can probably. Oh,
Some apes are on the loose.
I wonder, are those the?
Are all the red ones infected?
I think so. I think the red boats are ones that are carrying the virus. So
I'll let you be control of the game.
okay. So I think I'll move this away. Can I let my bro read the chat? I mean, I don't know. It's like it's hard. Like the microphone is. It's like covering the corner of the screen, so I can't see how many DNA points we have. And if I move it out of the way to see that, then he can't really.
I could
see.
just have it on the phone.
Okay, I guess I'll pull it up on his phone so he can read it there. Okay. Shuts down airports. Okay, I think we probably have enough to upgrade another ability. What do you think we should get? Rima or whoever else. Rampage against humans. I guess we'll upgrade that. Primal awareness.
So do the monkeys have this, and then like the humans get it from the
I don't know. That's what I'm wondering. Like,
apes?
Yeah, I was a little bit confused, but it says like they improve their understanding of human behaviors, which reduces their likelihood of being detected. So it's like, are they just in the?
Or spies acting as humans?
I guess they just wearing like a hat or something. I don't know. They're like going undetected somehow in society. Danny donated a couple dollars. Whole family good looking while we be ugly. Okay, Danny, that's all right. That's not true, but
Danny.
yeah, thank you. Thank you, Danny. I guess the goal is to. Yeah, I thought it said that they were testing out something on apes, though. I don't know. I guess we'll. So they have the ability to attack. I guess we'll do. Okay, we can't devolve that. I guess we'll do this. I guess we'll just upgrade like the coordinated travel, because if they can attack, there's probably not any point in. There's probably not any point trying to keep them disguised. You must be celebrating from those $2 you donated. I mean, I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it, Danny. You've donated a lot. You've donated a lot more than that, though, with all your memberships and whatnot.
It's true. This is beer.
Yeah, just cover up the root.
It's beer from a root.
Yeah. I mean, it's starting to. Oh, we can activate. I didn't even realize. I think it's cut off.
Oh, you could use the.
Yeah, I think it's cut off. Like some of the screen is cut off because it's kind of fit into a vertical short, but there's an ability. Oh, I guess we can choose where to attack. What do you think?
Wonder if you want to attack more where the virus is spreading or not. I don't know what it does. We could try like
in the middle?
Northern Africa or middle.
Okay, I guess there's some airports up here. Yeah, maybe we'll try. What's going on? Wait, what? Z? Wait, what is this? Ape? Human?
I think that's to see the different stats, maybe.
Oh, I guess.
Let me look up how to use the ability.
Okay, Remus said to attack the labs. Where do we see the labs? Because it shows airports, it shows oceans.
What game is this called?
Plague Inc. I think it's it's like the monkey version, a monkey mode. So why is my face only red and why is my brother's not? No, I think wait, Jake, look up. I think we both kind of have. I don't know. It seems like a lot of our
cheeks.
Yeah, I don't think that's a bad thing though. I think it kind of helps you look youthful. But I think a lot of our family has kind of a flushed face. But there are blue buildings, but it seems like there's no labs. There was only one down here, but it has an X in it, so I guess that's already been attacked. I guess those are the look at them. Those are the apes. Like,
oh my goodness.
Wait, how did? Okay, they disappeared. Oh, I guess we have to.
You have to place them, like try like dropping them.
Maybe. Let's see. If we click the ape ability here. I don't know. It's not really. Doesn't seem like the. Okay, hold on. It says. So one ability, search the country for apes to rescue, and they'll target the labs if they're present. And then the travel one, it just says they leave their homes and move to a new location. You should be able to drag the group of apes. Let's see. Okay, well, I'm assuming that's them. I guess maybe we can only do it where... It seems like we can only do it where there's like a large... Like, I'm guessing all the yellow are the apes. And I'm guessing we couldn't attack here maybe because there wasn't enough of them. But let's see. Oh, I still don't know. You typed in here?
Oh yeah.
Let's see. It's based on me and your family, since some people have called you apes. Have they actually called you that?
That's sad.
Let's see.
But it's like the whole coastline is getting a decent bit of
Yeah.
infection.
I mean, what hasn't really been... We could probably upgrade... I guess a lot of Europe is getting infected.
What the?
This spill?
I don't know why. It just started foaming.
Did you just open it up?
I've been drinking it for a while.
What the... Okay. I guess what we'll try doing is... We'll try to... Maybe if there's an ability... Yeah, let's upgrade these. Because I think these... It's not really spreading a lot in the US. Does your brother know about our relationship? Come on, Sherlock. Okay, let's... I guess we'll upgrade the drug resistance one. That way, hopefully it spreads a little bit more up in the US, because it's not really spreading too much. Okay, there's a lab. Okay, that's a lab that just popped up. Can we attack it? I don't really know how.
How to use an ape ability?
Yeah, I'm guessing it, because it seems like. Oh, you know what I'm thinking? I guess it's lit up in green. Maybe that shows where there's enough of a... Okay, yeah, maybe it shows if there's enough of a population of apes there. So I don't think we can attack that lab just yet. I think we have to try and...
Because they only target labs.
I think this ability said, let's search the country for apes to rescue, and then it'll target the labs if they're there. So far there's only a lab. I think that's Sweden somewhere.
It just says click the blue active abilities on the left, and then select to deploy your abilities. So maybe we can't use them yet.
Okay, so Rima said to use the travel ability.
Maybe someone in the chat knows better.
Yeah, we have it selected. I think we're moving them.
I see some apes.
I guess they're... Can we like move them one country at a time until we get up to Europe? Let's see, let's try to use that. Oh yeah, I guess... No. Oh. We can drag it. Have to like... Can we move them...
Oh wow.
Can we move them all the way up there? Oh, there they go. I guess they're traversing their way to... Oh, there's another lab that popped up. I guess there's just those two. Across the borders. Okay, yeah, there they are. Oh.
Swimming across the water?
I guess they're just walking across the ocean.
Doing a full-on Iron Man.
Yeah, let's... Okay, let's see what else we can upgrade. This one... Operate in larger groups. Might as well evolve some of these. I can make weapons now. Okay.
So the first time when I was watching and it said you had 100% of the world, did it not count the game as complete because you had to get Greenland? Or
The first
like
time...
the end game?
I think the very first one we did end up winning, but I think that was just the tutorial. I thought the tutorial was only at the start, and then it said like, oh, you're ready to go into the world, and then we finished that part, and then it said the mode afterwards was set to tutorial. So it's like we did end up winning there, like killing 100% of the world. I think the reason why Greenland was there was less red there was because there's just less people that live there. So I think that's but we did end up winning the first time. So I think that's the goal, is just to eliminate all life on Earth. Rima said they crossed the ocean, but if you make some upgrades, they're faster. I think these are the upgrades. Yeah, this is like Construct rafts. Movement speed over land. I guess we'll just upgrade all these. So, Danny wants me to ask you if you'll be his kid's uncle.
Ask me?
Yeah, ask Jacob if he'll be Danny's kid's uncle.
Well, if you're the dad, I guess I'm the uncle.
I guess so.
We should get Evan in here.
Yeah, hopefully there's probably room.
Do they destroy the lab? Or just take out the ability to like
Yeah, I think they do it.
treat
Yeah,
the virus?
they do if we.
I hope you got another ability.
Yeah, this one is the. What does this do? Come together to build a community. I think we can probably
It's
attack.
just like a community of like apes
Yeah.
gathering around a campfire.
Okay, yeah, I guess that lab is just gone.
Oh my goodness.
Didn't even mean to click that, but they're coming up with a cure. Let's try and attack. Yeah, that lab. Gotta go. Oh, there's more labs popping up though.
Do you know the when they shoot Mr. Incredible and all those black like balls are
Oh, the sticky
growing on his
ones.
skin? That's
Yeah,
what the little apes look like.
reminds you of, yeah. Alright, well, let's just attack these labs as well. There should hopefully be enough over here to just...
Because look, we have almost like 7
I mean,
in the world.
yeah.
7 billion people.
Yeah, so...
And only 400 people are dead.
Oh, dang, how do we...
So we should like increase the
yeah, the disease...
like the symptoms or how lethal it is.
Yeah, so let's see. I guess these are all upgrades already. So I don't really see an upgrade where it makes it like much more lethal though. I mean this one, the hemorrhagic shock will do it. I guess this will help out a little bit. So the
Like I said, I think if you click on it, it shows you how
yeah,
much
how
it'll
much you add. So
increase.
this one, okay, that's 25. That should probably be our next goal. And
Hey, mom said she would feature
Mom said she would as well.
if you wanted her to come in.
Do we just bring the whole family in at this point? I guess they could. We'll try. Hold on. Do you know how this? I don't know. This is the one that I think this is the one that we dragged. Oh, okay. We have to go like that. Okay. I guess we'll bring some apes over to the U.S. Let's use this reveal of our relationship. Sherlock, there's no
In the dreams.
yeah. There's 2 ways to fight the development. Destroy countries or evolve the cure resistance. Oh, okay. What do you think we should do? Let's see. Lauren said Evan's the youngest. That's in some of the Clash video. Yeah. So I have 2 younger brothers. Jacob is the one that's just younger than, I think you're 20 months younger, I think. So not quite 2 years younger. And then Evan's the youngest. He's about 8 years younger than me. And he's the one that you guys have seen in a couple of Clash Royale shorts. What the? Okay. Let's see if we can attack.
50%.
I guess we should
These
probably.
labs are shooting up.
Yeah. Okay, where'd all our... Yeah, what does it look like? There's only a few million people that are... I don't know if we'll be able to eliminate all life before What the? Okay, it's like our apes are on the way to the U.S. and the lab disappeared.
Hmm.
I don't know how to play this game mode, Rima. Okay, Danny, Jacob definitely doesn't think that. He thinks that you think he's a loser since he's 30 and watching the chat.
I do not think that. I'm
Yeah.
20 and I watch the chat,
Yeah.
the live stream.
Yeah, there's been people that have joined that have been like Trainer Sam, I think. He's got like a house and a wife, I think, so it's like he'll sometimes watch, so oh, what the? I didn't even realize. Okay. I guess the cure is they pretty much got the cure and they're curing a bunch of people just like that. I think this one is over. Doesn't matter how many labs we
Oh my goodness.
okay, it's like now the ability wants to work to destroy lab. Yeah, I think I don't know. It's like sometimes I guess there's just no apes there, so we have to move them. But what's going on, Finch? Wait, what?
I think we delayed it
By destroying the maybe.
by getting some of the labs.
Let's see. Let's see if this.
Oh,
I thought we just moved the apes here. No. Used to play on mobile, and there are icons for the apes groups. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see any icons. I guess. I mean, I think the yellow just represents the. Oh, the yellow just represents the humans that are infected, right? There's not actually an indication of where the apes
this is
are.
the cure.
Yeah, but I guess. Yeah, it says the cure is 100% done. Maybe we try moving them. Here to this lab. I don't know. I feel like I think it's definitely could be a fun game mode if I knew how to play. I think the regular plague one is a little bit simpler, but I'm sure this one could be fun if I maybe knew what was going on. It looks like the cure has been administered. So I guess about 40% of the world died, but I think it's still going to count it as a defeat just because, yeah. All right. Well, what do you... I feel like right now is normally the point where we wrap up a stream. Would you guys want to... How would you guys want to end off the stream? Like there's a few options. We could either... We could play one more... We could play one more Plague. I could see if my other family wants to come in. I could introduce you guys to...
Mom is here.
Yeah, I could see if you guys want to... See if they want to come in. Do a basement reveal. Danny says Jackbox. I think we learned our lesson with that one. Store Gamers voting for the family. Show us around the house. Alright, I think I'll just introduce... I think my mom and my youngest brother are here. I don't know, Dad isn't here, right?
No.
Okay, I guess... I think my dad's at work, but... Alright, Sherlock is saying the same thing. What is that, Finch? What is Goober Dash? All right. Well, if you wanna come on the camera, this is my mom. So I guess there's a slight delay.
Oh, there is.
But
Hello.
this is my mom. I think my younger brother's coming in as well. Who you'll?
Kevin's coming in.
Oh, I guess he's not. All right. I guess maybe just preference, but I guess you can see him on the Clash Royale shorts if and when we make those again. So Yeah, I guess it's kind of confusing because I have some of the chats overlaid, but they're saying W mom. So, all right, I think we're gonna wrap up. I guess my younger brother is gonna. I think he's just out there maybe watching us one of the World Cup games, but unless you wish you had a mom to show off. Oh, that's a bit sad, Danny. I guess it is. I mean, hopefully you had someone to look after you growing up, but yeah, I guess we'll probably end it there, but let's go back to OBS. But thank you guys for being here. Today's Friday, so we will be streaming tomorrow. So only day we don't stream is Sunday. So any preferences? We could do a Clash Royale stream tomorrow? Because I don't know, my youngest brother might want to be a part of that just because he plays a little bit. Even if not on camera, I'm sure we could play just a friendly battle with him. So I don't know, any preferences? We're not doing the Femboy Simulator, not playing that. Jimmy, you just arrived. I'm sorry to end it right here, but we'll be back. We'll be back tomorrow. Thank you, Mima. I guess we might do a class stream tomorrow. So anyway, thank you guys for being here. Hopefully you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will hopefully see you guys tomorrow.